Do, 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 do. All right. Yeah, we're good. Gucci guys. All right. So, what is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you are new, Real Diversity here, man. We are going to be doing this episode. We're gonna break down this new buzzer beater series that just dropped. So right now we're a little low on MT. We won't be able to get any cards or gameplay in, but we'll be able to break down some of these cards. I'm sure most of them. It's no point in buying them right now anyway, because their prices are like super high compared to what they would probably be in like 2 days. So it's no point in buying them anyway. We should better have enough MT within like 2 days to get one of the cards to get some gameplay in, hopefully. But that's the problem with it is that a lot of times I don't get out gameplay soon enough. Like I just dropped Russell Westbrook gameplay, but I've been had the card for maybe like 3 days, but it was still later than when it initially came out. So a lot of people aren't really interested in watching that gameplay, but it's still up if you guys want to see it. But at this late in the after it's been so long since it came out. But so we're gonna just break down this pack, and this is very rare since it's on a Tuesday. They normally don't drop packs until like Friday. Like every Friday, usually drop something, whether it's like a new series. Oh, they're gonna drop a series pack. That's probably why they're dropping this pack right now, or maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, honestly. So let's jump into it here. And if you don't know, we're just gonna break down to talk about which cards are actually worthy, which cards would probably be budget ballers, and which cards look really nice and probably are underrated or overrated. So we're just gonna be kind of pretty much talking about everything in terms of this new series. So it is buzzer beater, which we know Curry and was it just these four? Oh, okay, okay, that's cool. They don't really, okay, I guess they didn't feel the need to just even add anyone, any amethyst or not. I'm surprised about that. Paul Pierce, Chris Webber, and how you say it? Uh, mm, Petrovic, I think. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Okay, so we'll start with Curry here. He's already going for us. I think this is the very first one. Since the pack probably just came out like an hour ago. So I think that's the very first one. So he's gonna be definitely going probably I want to say 300. I think just because it's the very first ones, they're gonna be going for high, but I think maybe he'll go down to like 300K real soon. So let's jump right into it. We already know, and at this point, getting a car like this makes no difference to your team except for one thing. This Curry maybe a little better on defense, and his release may be nicer than maybe other cards. And then he's gonna have a buttload of Hall of Fame badges, which we can already see as 39. But other than that, this card he's not be much different from like say this Pink Diamond Chris Paul or Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook or even some very offensive like 95 guards or anything like this. So he's not gonna be too insanely different. Except I know he's gonna compared to maybe earlier Curry's in the year. Obviously, he's gonna have a way bigger boost in defense and, like I said, badges. So that's gonna be pretty much it for and all you really need to look for in this type of card. But we're gonna go through his stats just really fast. I usually take forever, so I'm not gonna drag this on like I normally do. Even though it's only 4 cards, I guess we could, but no, we're not. So driving layup, that's actually pretty nice because most cards, even like Chris Paul, Russell, I think they're just like capped at 97 on that driving layup. So he actually has a 98, which is interesting there. Post fade, he does have a little bit of it, 79. That is decent. Um, I think yeah, you could probably throw one up and make a few of them, especially if you're wide open. So that's not bad to have ever on any position, but it's not really needed in a guard or shooting guard, things like that, because you won't ever have your back to the basket most of the time. But it's nice if you do get trapped and you have no other option. It's kind of nice if you throw that out there. And then we have draw foul is super high with a 97, close shot 98, 99, mid range, and his three ball was just straight up 99. They didn't even make it a 98 or nothing. Just straight up 99 three ball. Free throw is 99 too. So it's interesting. They obviously picked the best of Curry, which is his 3 point and free throw shooting there. And they even gave him a 75 driving dunk. And I will tell you, the way this Chris Paul dunks, this Curry, let me look at his tendencies though. Uh yeah, and he's a little bit higher than Chris Paul, so he'll definitely dunk more than this Chris Paul. This Chris Paul, he gets up, man. Look at that alley oop tendency is 100. Yeah, that's real nice there for Chris Paul. Yeah, but he has a little flashy dunk, so that means he definitely would get up a little better and maybe even do some type of spin to it. Ball handling 90, just straight up 99, and passing. His playmaking is just off the charts there. Let me see that I'm missing. I think I missed something up here. No, I think we looked at everything pretty. So it's pretty much like straight down. It looks really nice. 6'3" in fact. So I mean, I would almost even pick this card up over Chris Paul just because of the height difference. But in terms of offense, they're both pretty equal, especially once you get into a game, you won't see any difference. Like Chris Paul will be 99, mid range, three, shot close, and driving lip, I think. So you won't see much difference in the actual game, even though you see a few like minus here plus that there, but it won't be much difference in the game. And post moves, like I said, won't matter too much for guards. Just kind of comparing them, just so you guys can, if you have a Chris Paul card or have seen one, or if you just kind of know how that card plays, then you might help a little bit there. But block is really nice. His perimeter defense is okay. I think that gets boosted with a diamond coach. So, oh, and by the way, when I was saying Chris Paul would have a 99 three and mid range shot, things like that, that's from a diamond coach. I didn't know if I elaborate that, and I'm not sure how well a lot of people know that, but I think that's pretty common knowledge. But if you didn't know, that's what I'm talking about, and I'll show you guys probably in a second. But you get a +5 boost on certain stats in certain positions with certain coaches. And especially diamond coaches, you get a +5 and like 6 stats. Uh, block goes up. I mean, block's pretty nice. Not didn't go up. I wish I had a. Do I have? I don't think I have an older Curry card, or do I have the amethyst one? Right? Maybe. Yeah. So I guess it's okay to compare these, but nah, it's not really worthy. We want to actually demonstrate how he compares to an actual high level card. So interior defense is actually not. I mean, it's low, but I mean, he's still gonna get abused, even as an opal. He's still gonna get very much abused, but it's all right, I guess. That rebound is pretty decent. It's pretty nice for a point guard. So I mean, yeah, expect him to. If a board comes his way, expect him to probably grab it. So a lot of times guards have such low rebounding stats that if a board comes your way and say like a Hakeem Olajuwon jumps up from like 10 feet away, he can probably still out rebound the guard, just depending on if they stats are just that low. So it's not always it's not a big factor, but it is times where like say a guard should have grabbed it because he was there first and he was in position, but maybe if someone who's better at rebounding kind of just scoops over him. So it is somewhat decent to have that speed, not the quickest, but that is definitely fast enough. 96 is I mean, you don't really need to be really much faster. Now, you won't really notice the speed from 96 to 99. You really won't. I promise you, you won't notice it too much. So I think that's good enough there. 96 is definitely as fast as we need a Curry card to be. Vertical, nice. Strength is not bad. Okay, so that I mean, he's not gonna get bullied, but he will get like a Shaq or Hakeem or any super center. They're definitely gonna kind of bully him. But like someone like LeBron might not have the well, LeBron probably, but someone like I guess someone like KD won't be able to just bully Curry. Let me say it like that. Yeah, and like backing down and things like that. You got to have some badges on top of that for so consistency is nice. 95 defense consistency and offense is nice and with a 98. Shot IQ is really high, which I still have yet to find out what that really does. Pass protection, everything looks really nice on his mental there. High 90s, high everything's above 95 on mental. Speed, like I said, is decent. So his athleticism is good, especially that he has a little bit driving dunk. Interior defense, his defense is straight. I mean, don't expect this card to definitely play that great, but with a 98 steal, yeah, even a 98 steal, you don't get too many of those really against other guards. But just know that's gonna be nice depending on like your competition. But usually, if you're going against equal cards, you won't be able to do much. I think the Curry still won't do that well. It all comes down to his badges on terms for defense. So if he has things like Intimidator, clamps, and all that stuff, then I think he will do really well on defense. Other than that, he won't do that great. But he has to have the badges reinforced for his stats to kind of play sort of for them stats to be effective, I guess. So volume shooter, that's nice. Catch and shoot. We're just gonna pretty much look at the good ones. So catch and shoot, corner specialist, difficult shots. Floor general is actually really nice. It gives boost. So especially if you got like multiple floor generals on the floor, your team is gonna feel play much better than they really are. Um, Boost ability, acrobat, you drop. Nothing really. Oh, range extender, of course. But every card has this. Even this Chris Paul has that. I mean, every card in that last series, the Prime 2 series with KD had range extender, Russ, Clay, KD. I mean, I think even LaMarcus Aldridge, 95 Diamond, LaMarcus Aldridge had Hall of Fame range extender. So this at this point in the year is even it gets expected. But obviously with this current card, you knew he was gonna have that. I feel like they should have an Opal badge. Now, this may sound insane, and it would just add more confusion to the game. But I feel like there are cards that really are true. Like Curry is a true range extender. Someone like Trey Young is a true range extender, and someone like Damian Lillard are true range extenders. So I feel like cards like that they should have a even higher badge that only they can have. So I don't know. I feel like they should kind of add that little more ankle breaker. So I feel like cards like Curry and only like Kyrie should have true ankle breakers. You know what I'm saying? Cards like that should only have true ankle breakers. Fast Pass Hall of Fame, Dimer, Pickpocket. That's nice. Clamps. So he does have clamps and Pickpocket. It's nice to actually see the Dimer in there. Ice and Veins. And this badge actually does well, especially in close games. uh, but it's very rare that you actually use it. I remember playing like I don't know what it's called now, but it used to be called All Star Team Up. I was playing it like the other day, and I think I was able to make both my free throws because I had like gold, ice, and veins with whatever player I was using. I think I was using either James Harden or somebody like that, or Chris Paul or something. But anyways, Inceptor, flexible reflex, unpluggable tight handles, consistent contact finisher. That's actually nice. Didn't expect to see that, especially on Hall of Fame. Tireless defender, another thing. Tight handles again. Stop and go. Fancy footwork. Space creator. John Slayer. Pro touch. Quick first step. That's nice. Downhill handles for days. So needle threader. So there's a few badges that as a guard I would really rather more see. I would have rather seen Hall of Fame needle threader. Hall of Fame bailout. I would have rather seen some of those. Hall of Fame intimidator would have been a little bit nicer. Lopsy passer. Okay, I guess it's fine. Here's putback king. So I mean on go. He can actually probably catch a oop here and there. So that's really nice. This Curry card is looking really nice. Let me back all the way out because I'm tired of seeing this update required. But this Curry card is looking good. I mean, obviously, what do you expect an Opal to look like at this point? And I mean, he fits. It's a true Opal. Let me say it like this. So. And I meant to say this like early in the video. So it's gonna be cards. Wow. Hold on, let me turn the volume down. It's gonna be cards, and I'm gonna show you what's the other cards like that. Paul Pierce, Chris Webber. It's gonna be cards like that. They are gonna play absolutely insane, even though they only like 98 or 97 or whatever. But they will play 95 either. They're gonna play insane. And let me tell you, if you didn't know this, which I feel like you probably do, I'm probably tell you something you already know. But when it comes to cards, cards that come out later in the year, they get better and better. So even a diamond card now is better than a diamond card from 3 months ago. Diamond cards now are totally on a different scale. Like, just for example, just glancing at this Paul Pierce, I don't even need to fully look at him just to know that this card is probably better than day one opals. This card he's probably better than day one opals, and he's probably better than day one pink diamonds, such as what was this? Wilt Chamberlain. I guarantee that Paul Pierce is 10 times better than Wilt Chamberlain. That pink diamond Wilt Chamberlain that was out on day one. So just know that, and just know that the newer a card is, the better it is. It's gonna have better badges, better stats, better offense consistency. It's gonna have better important things that you need and really matter. So like later cards have lower offensive consistency, but they might have had high stats, but they had low consistency, or they just didn't have the badges that really kind of made up for some of their stats. But here, I guarantee you, these cards are gonna play much better than any other pink diamond from like 3 months ago or anything like that. These cards are probably played on a level of like Opal, Michael Jordan and stuff. So let's just go get into it. I don't even need to really break this down anymore. But 25 badges. So that is let me think. Who I just really need a card to just kind of demonstrate the difference in badge. So uh okay, Chris Bosh here. What was this? Look at how many bad. Yeah, I knew, and I can just before even looking, I knew he wasn't gonna have the. He has nowhere near that other card has 15 more badges than this Chris Bosh. And this Chris Bosh still goes for a ridiculous amount. He doesn't even go for 100K yet, and that's insane. But this Chris Bosh, he only has 10 Hall of Fame badges, as you can see. He lacks in probably one aspect, which it looked like was defense. Let's see, is there another? No, that Kevin Durant's up to date, so he's gonna be pretty good. Let's see, even farther back. So, wait, what was the highest card here? Was it Pink Diamond? No, not even a. Okay. Oh, lights out. What was it here? Yeah, Pink Diamond here. 7 Hall of Fame badges. This card was like I don't know how many months ago, 3, 4, 2 months ago. Hall of Fame badges are only 7. So now, as you guys, like I said, you should better see there is a huge difference between older cards and newer ones. So don't be fooled by just because a card is Pink Diamond doesn't always mean they play on the same level. So these cards are above normal level, and they probably play it, like I said, the level of opals, in terms of the current cards that are out. They probably will play like Pink Diamonds once more cards come out, but right now these are like God cards. Let me see, does he go under 100K yet? This Chris Webber? I'm sure he will. I'm sure people disrespect cards like this for no reason. Unless his stats must look insane. Yeah, his stats must be looking insane. All right, we're gonna get into it here. So driving layup 92, which doesn't really matter too much. He's a center. Well, it matters, but obviously you're not gonna. Actually, I want to compare him to the old. Oh wait, I still got the old Chris Webber, don't it? Or was the oh the old Chris Webber's a power forward? This one's center first. Uh, do we still have him? I just want to see real fast. Cause no, he's not. He was a reward card, so I couldn't even sell him if I wanted to. Wait, where is he at? Was he diamond right? Wait, how do I search cards? Right, that's a way to search cards. Oh man, so many Chris's. Right, so how do we search? Yeah, okay, we still got the card. I was like, I know, we couldn't sell him. It's not like he's a. And look at this diamond card. Only has 2 Hall of Fame badges for a diamond card. That is insanely low. Okay, just looking at him. Yeah, I can already tell that that other card is much better. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just have to make sure I still have that card. I cannot remember. I wish I could compare. And that other one was obviously Power Forward first. That's why we can't compare them together right now. But it's all good. Driving left post fade 92. That's really good. Obviously, especially if you want to run him at center. I mean, you can run this card center power forward. 6'10". I thought he was only 6'10". I thought he was only 6'9". Did they give this one more? Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. I hate to go back. I hate to go back, but I was pretty darn sure the other one was only here. This will make it quicker. It's only one Weber there. I could have see. I knew it. I knew. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I'm sorry. I have to make you guys go back, but I knew for sure this Chris Webber was freaking 6'9". So I don't know why they decided to change his position and his height, but this Chris Webber is only 6'9". It's no possible way he grew in the league. If I'm sure, if I'm positive, right? I don't hear no record of that or anything like that. But so this Chris Webber's an inch taller. That makes actually a big difference. So he really can run center well now. But anyways, that's kind of crazy to me. So just imagine this card going against the other Chris Webber, and you can actually like see a visible height difference. That'd be kind of crazy to me. But anyways, post moves look really nice. All low 90s. Draw foul is actually pretty high for a center of his caliber. Close shots, 3 point not high as I thought, but that is good enough. I guess 91 is absolutely fine. Mid range is straight, but a thing here is because he's center power forward slash position, he won't get a boost in 3 pointer from Diamond Coach. So that 91 is gonna pretty much stay in 91, except unless you have like players that have floor general on the floor. So that's the only downside about that is that this card kind of has to his three is gonna be there. That's why it sucks if it's a little low because it won't he won't get any boost from any coach or anything like that. So free throw is nice as well. Driving layup is pretty darn high. I mean driving dunk. I said driving layup. That standing dunk is also super high. So expect him to actually abuse some defenders there. So I went with that have a driving dunk. You can't even like guards can't even guard him under the basket. He'll just go straight up on him. Nice handles there. But 86 is kind of the bar for like any position that's not really a point guard. We normally have an 86 ball handle. Even like players like LeBron, Giannis, KD, they capped off at like 86. I think even that pink diamond LeBron that can play point guard only has an 86 ball handle. So I mean, that's kind of the cap. So that's okay. It's not bad. That's just kind of the normal standard. If you are a guard that's not a guard or usually a shooting guard, mainly small forwards and power forwards are capped off at this 86. So that's all right. If you guys didn't know, there you go. Nice passing accuracy and IQ block. Oh, his defense doesn't look that great. It doesn't look that great. 96. Oh wow. Yeah, this card is definitely gonna drop in price. I can already tell you, he won't be. I'm definitely gonna scoop him up for sure. But especially since he's 6'10", I'll definitely run him at power forward. But I would definitely scoop this card up, and I can tell you now that he definitely will play nice. But his that defense looks kind of like it's lacking. That perimeter should have probably been a 90, but I guess yeah, for a 98 car, yeah, I feel like his defense, his perimeter could have been a little bit higher. Interior isn't that great either, especially since he's only 6'10". That's not he needs it way higher than that to compete with other centers. And a 90 block is okay, but I don't think he's really gonna be able to get I don't think he's gonna be that great on defense, honestly. Just looking at that stats. Rebound looks nice. Not the highest to be, but like it's just to me. If you're 6'10", I need these a little higher. I need that rebound a little higher. Just probably 98 would be all right. I need interior defense to be at least like 95, 96. It does these. It's just small increments. I'm saying, but I I just need to see a higher number in my opinion. And speed is he's not even as faster than Dwight Howard. But it kind of just shows you how relevant this Dwight Howard still is. I don't even know why he's up here. But just Dwight Howard is still a little bit relevant in terms of defense. So if you actually grinded for this card, he still is a beast on defense, rebounding, and speed is pretty insane. So if you grinded for that card, you did get a monster. To be honest, so speed is does needed to be desired, but 86 is quick enough, I guess. That's like the speed of a guard early in the game, like in as soon as the game drops, it's like a normal speed of guards. Um, acceleration, quickness. Okay, what's his vertical at 93? That's okay. Strength is all right. It could be a little higher. Pass perception, mental stuff, IQ. So pass perception is a little low, so he won't be able to catch. Like that, what that means is, I think that also in terms like how well you can steal passes, but also if someone throws a pass that's really bad, it's gonna be able to how well he's gonna be able to like catch it if it's not like the greatest pass ever. So if that's not too high, then you won't be able to catch that many bad passes. So green. I was gonna say green light machine, but it's just green machine. Catch and shoot, corner specialist, difficult shots, pick and popper. So the essential badges: putback king, deep fade, quick first step, lobster finisher, and passer. That on Hall of Fame. That's nice. Yeah, I guess he was on. He did used to play with. Then he used to play with Jason Williams. So that would make a little sense why Dimer. That would make a little sense why his passing abilities are so good. Because I think back in the day, those Kings back in the day, they were really good at passing. So it makes a little sense here. Rebounder, chaser. I did not see rebound. Oh, okay. I was trying to say on Curry, but obviously Curry wouldn't have that. So I think I don't see anything missing that is relevant for him. Except it would have been nice to have bailout for sure. Or flashy pass would have been nice, but not relevant. But I guess, but everything here looks really relevant and important. Like it's nothing here that I'm looking at that he doesn't need on Hall of Fame. Everything he has, he needs for sure. Worm. Okay, yeah, everything he has, he needs, except he's lacking on defensive badges. So, like I said, once again, he won't play well on defense because he's lacking so many Hall of Fame badges. Even rim protectors only on gold. Clamps is on gold. Um, does he have intimidator? He doesn't even have intimidator. Quick draw only on gold. So I don't even know how quick his release is. And no intimidator. So that's gonna no intimidator. Yes. Oh, so that's gonna kind of suck. If like on like you won't be able to make other players miss just by like if you keep a intimidator kind of lets you keep your distance from certain players and they can shoot and you pretty much be able to contest them a little bit just with that badge. But not having that at all, you gotta be up on everybody. Um, so let's get this Petrovic. I know he's gonna be a knockdown shooter, for sure. Driving. So he has no post whatsoever. What's his height? I just kind of skipped over it. 6'5", 25 badges, 25 gold badges. So drive layup, all right. Mid range, okay. Three, okay. Free throw. I mean, these are great. I mean, all his shooting stats are great. Free throw is great. Even a decent driving dunk. This also shows you, Curry has the same driving dunk as this guy. And Curry has about the same driving dunk as Richard Hamilton. So, and I usually think of Richard Hamilton as someone that can really throw it down. So, uh, yeah, he's there. That's pretty decent there. That kind of goes again, just show how well Curry's driving dunk it kind of is. Ball handling is like I said, 86 is the bar. I mean, you can look at pretty much any card that's not like a James Harden, but like 86, 86, even a Drew Holiday, which is like a point guard. Obviously these guys, James Harden, Jamal Crawford, obviously gonna have the highest ball handle possible. But everyone else is like I said, 86 or below 86, or even this Donovan Mitchell is only 86. So that's a bar. If you guys just did not know that, if you see 86 ball handling, that's standard. So don't think that's low or anything. That's just pretty standard for a lot of cards. Defense wise, he's lacking hard. So it's only 92. Perimeter defense is okay. That's it. Just perimeter defense. So he won't get completely embarrassed, but he's gonna be no good on defense. Rebounding, no good on that. Speed, he's slow as dirt. For a shooting guard anyway. Can you run him at small forward? Yeah, I think I would run this guy at small forward if I had to. Is this guy going? He's got to be already selling for under 100. I would imagine. If not, this kind of at least within this day, he would be going under 100 for sure. I know I wouldn't play 100. I know I wouldn't pay 100K for this card for sure. Yeah, there. I was gonna say he got to be under it already. Yeah, I expected that much. So what is he? I wouldn't even get this card for 40K, guys. If you had to buy this card 40K at the max, I would pay. So let this price drop. He can do nothing but shoot if you just glance at his stats. Even badges aren't even high. So catch and shoot corner specialist, difficult shot, teardropper, range extender. So oh, he does have Hall of Fame clamps. Um and a few defender badges, space creator, pro touch, everything else. I don't really think he better use most of some other badges. What was his driving lap again? 95. So that was a terrible. This guy's just straight up shooting and maybe driving if you're open. Other than that, I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't get that card too much attention. Look at this Paul Pierce here. Now, guys, here's another tip. If you see a 95, this isn't a moments card, but 95 cards this late in the year are basically good. But if you see a 95 moments card, that card will play at the level of a pink diamond. So do not be fooled. So glance a little bit like that. Bam, DeMarcus Cousins. It's just a bunch of 95s that will really play like a a pink diamond. So just be careful and make sure they got some decent Hall of Fame badges. And a 95, these are definitely straight up budget baller cards. This card's gonna go. Yeah, he's already going pretty low. But I guarantee you, pick him up for 30K. I'm gonna just say it now. I'm assuming that's where he should be within like 2 days. Pick him up for 30K. He should be all right. This should be a budget baller card for sure. We know he's gonna be good on offense. Driving lip 94. So if with a diamond coach, there's gonna be 99. I'm gonna go ahead and say this for you guys, so you guys can keep this in mind. That his stats are better than what they appear to. Your stats don't need to be 99 mid range, 99 three-pointer to have a 99 three-pointer in the game, especially if you have a diamond coach. So if you don't have a diamond coach, it's really important that you get one. But it was at one point like diamond. What was his name? Greg Popovich was going for like 11,000 and 10,000 or something like that, and then now their prices kind of skyrocketed over the course of like a month or so. But they were going for so cheap at one point. I had like racked up on some of them, and I sold them for a little bit higher. But I didn't know they priced almost like tripled. So I could have held on to those diamond coaches a little longer, and I would have had quite a bit of profit. But I didn't know their prices were gonna jump so high. Back up, but look at that post fade. That's sort of nice post fade there. That's the same as that freaking I said Paul Millsap. Chris Webber. Same as that Chris Webber. So nice on that post move as well. What is he? 6'7". Wait, can he play? Yeah, I was gonna say I remember him a small forward for sure. The only thing I can already tell before even looking at this car is probably lacking speed. I probably say it now. Uh, Three balls are basically a 99 with a diamond coach. Free throw is pretty high. Drive and dunk, that is nice. At an 85, 85 is kind of the standard for anyone that's really known to dunk. If you can dunk, you're gonna at least have an 85. Ball handles are decent. Like I said, 86 is the cap there. Look at that passing. It's decent, not really great. Block defense here. Defense is okay. I was expecting a little lower than this, so this is actually okay. Especially a perimeter defense is nice. Interior defense, so I expect this card to hold his own on defense. Just not expect him to get blocks. But that's still even. He might better come away with some steals. Rebounding okay. So like I said, I wouldn't run this guy at the 4 for sure, especially with this rebounding stats. But do you, and 90 speed is okay. I wouldn't expect it to be that high either. So he even moves kind of quick. Even comparing up to this Diamond Millsap. Wait, let me just go all the way down. Finish real fast. So acceleration's all right. Vertical is okay. Strength is okay. So that's actually a decent strength for Paul Pierce. Stamina's alright. Lateral quickness is really good. Was not expecting that either. Offense consistency. Okay, there's the flaw right there. Their defensive consistency is only a 90, but that's all right. Doesn't really need to be that high. As long as it's 90, I guess it's okay. But 98 offense consistency, so he's going to really be a knockdown shooter. I just got to wish I could see his release now. If I knew how well his release was, I could definitely tell you guys for sure how much he's worth. But I guarantee you, 30K is a good price to pay for him. I probably wouldn't go above that, but I mean, I would for this card, but I think he'll easily get replaced real soon. So I don't think I would spend too much on this card. Just in case you need it just to boost up your team real fast, I think this is a great card to grab. Budget baller. I think we're also gonna do a budget baller video soon. Okay, so everything looks nice there. Just looking at the badges here. So he already has more badges in his Hall of Fame. I mean Hall of Fame. This pink diamond Millsap. He has like 10 more. So that already shows you there. And this Millsap was a token reward from like it dropped. This token reward dropped maybe like a month or two ago. So it's kind of insane to see that a diamond card already has more badges than it. But that goes to show you, I needed Chris Webber to go ahead and replace his Millsap. So I wish I could compare the cards, but since I don't have, since that Webber for some reason is center first, it makes it hard to compare them. But anyways, catch and shoots are for sure. I know he has difficult shots. Without even looking, I just see it now. But tireless shoot. I thought it was tireless scorer, but I guess they changed tireless shooter now. Acrobat teardropper range extender. Of course, like I said, I think every card we've seen has range extender on Hall of Fame, but it makes a little sense out of the cards we've seen. But it really didn't make too much sense with that Chris Webber. But yeah, I think even he had Hall of Fame. I'm not actually sure, but I think he's pretty sure he had Hall of Fame range extender. Quick draw, Deadeye. Oh, that's really nice having that Hall of Fame. Deadeye, deep fade. That's also nice. First step. So yeah, he's gonna feel kind of quick too. Clamps, defensive leader. So that's even nice to have that. Did he have? No, he doesn't have floor general. Contact finisher. There we go. Offensive pest, defensive. He didn't have. He had clamps. I guess. Does he have intimidator on gold? If he has that, then he's pretty okay. He's pretty good on defense then. Yeah, this is definitely ankle breaker. Dang, oh, I was not expecting that ankle breaker. Corner specialist that could have been on Hall of Fame. Tight handle space crew diamond. Yeah, yeah. This card is decent, real decent. If you don't have a card of this caliber, he's definitely a card to pick up for sure. I think he's gonna be going for real cheap real soon. So definitely scoop him up when you can, guys. So what else? Let me say this real fast before I think we're done with this episode. We'll be doing this soon. I need to go ahead and do it before like the competition gets so hard that we won't even be able to win the game with this team. But this is a team we will be running soon. When I say soon, I mean hopefully this week. And we're gonna just be on unlimited, play like 2 games with it, and just see how it goes with this free agent team. So there you go. If you're interested in that, just go ahead and hit that subscribe, and we will be putting that video up soon. And then as well, we're gonna be, like I said, doing a budget baller video. So we're gonna have some budget cards and things like that. That we will start showcasing. We don't have to showcase them, but we'll talk about them and show you guys who they are and what, if they're worth it. So we'll do that and what price you get them for. Oh, but let me say this real fast. I think Curry, I already told you guys what price I think he's gonna go for. So it's either whether you can afford him or not. I think whatever price is fine. Just wait for his price to drop. Whatever the price he's going for, I say is okay to grid him for it. I mean, he's obviously an Opal card with those same amount of badges. I think. 300K is for sure. I think I would cap it at 300K. I don't think I'll pay more than that. But do what you think is best. And this Weber card for sure, I would say an 80K for this Weber card. Don't pay over 100. And this card, don't pay over 50K. I said earlier 40K if you have to get the card. I wouldn't even suggest getting that card. Paul Pierce, uh, 30K. He should drop to 30K. But if not 50, I'm saying 50. Okay, so there's a 40. I wouldn't mind paying 50 maybe for this card. I think 30 he's gonna be in 30 within. Is he already in 30? Oh yeah, he's probably already. Yeah, get him for 30K. You can scoop this card up right now. That's fine. That's a fine price to pay right there. I wouldn't mind paying 37, 39. If he goes to 20, that's a steal. But I don't think he'll go past 30. If you can get this card now for 30, just go grab him if you really need the card. I feel like he's worth that without even playing with him, expecting his release to be decent. Let me compare him to his Amethyst if I can. Or no, I can't because that Amethyst is a shooting guard, so I won't even. I can't compare. It's a lot of cards that you can't even compare anymore. But yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel, man. We do a lot of 2K stuff. We do a lot of everything. We do anime reviews. We're gonna probably do just even outside stuff outside of video games, and we're just probably gonna start doing even just regular skits or so, or just videos talking about certain things. So we just do all types of stuff, man. So like I said, the name of the channel, Real Diversity. We try to be diverse here. So if you enjoy it, hit that like, subscribe. We're out. Peace.